Hello everyone, and welcome to my Coronation Street official channel. I hope you're all having an amazing day. Before we dive into today's content, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and show some love by giving this video a thumbs up. In tonight's episode of Coronation Street, Rob drew a pistol on Tracy, but will Kate Ford leave? Rob originally recruited Tracy to assist him depart the country, but it soon became evident that he was now out to exact retribution. So, where does this leave Tracy? Is Kate Ford departing the soap again? Will Tracy die? This is all we know. This week in Coronation Street, Rob and Tracy met in the ginnel. Tracy then promised to assist Rob with his attempt to exit the country, sneaking him into the Barlow home. Rob then requested her to pick up a false passport for him, after which Rob begged Tracy to join him on the run and start a new life with him. Tracy rebuffed his offer, stating that they were now totally different individuals and that it would never work. Tracy was concerned as Rob began to feel discomfort and bleed from his kidney operation wound. He then distracted her by asking for yogurt. Rob pulled a revolver on Tracy as she explained that he had no choice but to return to prison. He threatened to shoot her unless she invited Carla to the house. Tracy fans are likely to be afraid that Rob's gun threat may result in Tracy's death. Next week's Coronation Street spoilers aren't any better, as Rob begins a hostage scenario in the Barlow household. Tracy follows Rob's orders and summons Carla to the house, pretending to desire a business meeting with her. Carla soon discovers Rob and Tracy's actual motive. Lisa Swain goes to the house after hearing what is going on. However, a gunshot rings out. But who will be injured? Tracy's destiny in the show after this moment is unknown, which means she might be shot in next week's scenes. Kate Ford could be waving farewell to her Tracy character. Although no formal exit news has been released, it remains to be seen. Coronation Street fans were left with the same feeling, as the midweek journey to Weatherfield concluded on a dramatic Rob Donovan-style cliffhanger. The villain has been causing havoc since he returned to his sister Carla Connor's life last month, just as her life was in danger. As fans are aware, after falling ill and realizing she needed another kidney transplant due to sepsis, Carla made it known that she does not want her family to be donors. However, as Carla's health deteriorated, her nephew Bobby was spotted asking his father Rob for assistance. He originally refused, but then changed his mind and told his son that he was a different man. Carla first declined her brother's assistance, but after meeting him for herself, she changed her mind and consented to have him tested before it was determined he was a match. But Rob's offer to be a donor was not out of the goodness of his heart. It was all part of the convicted murderer's plan to escape imprisonment with the help of prison guard Mandy, who believed she was in a relationship with the prisoner. While his plot did not go as planned, Rob managed to escape, despite Carla believing she had killed him after a confrontation in an abandoned warehouse. He's now gone on the run, and Tracy Barlow was taken aback when her former fiancé met her in the ginnel on Tuesday nights, March 18. Corrie, before the convicted murderer, cheekily asked if she was going to let him inside. Once inside, he persuaded Tracy to help him hide while he waited for his source to provide him with a phony passport. However, toward the end of the episode, Rob was revealed to carry a gun. Rob's infected surgical wound continued to bleed during Wednesday's, March 19, trip to Weatherfield, further demonstrating his poor health. Tracy was horrified when she discovered he was bleeding, but Rob refused to allow her call emergency services. Tracy, on the other hand, held firm and refused to watch him die from his injuries. As she reached for her phone, he pulled his gun on her, threatening to shoot her if she phoned an ambulance. She accepted because Rob made it plain that he wasn't afraid to use the weapon, and he still threatened her, telling her to call his sister, because he wanted to see her. It comes as Corrie revealed that an armed siege will take place in the long-running drama next week, with Kana making her way to Noon. While it is unclear who is injured, it has been disclosed that a gunshot is fired, and the victim's loved ones will later face an anxious wait in the hospital. But may Rob meet a tragic end, either by his own gun or due to a lack of post-operative care? Those keen to find out what happens next will have to wait, since a change in ITV's schedule means that this week's episodes have already broadcast, and the next won't run until next Tuesday. Corrie fans were quick to remark. At Swingscoat commented, "We now have to wait 6 days for the next episode." At Lesser Medima said, "Ik, how I'm gonna cope tweep." At Lolly_Franzen2 wrote, "I feel so grateful that we got #Swalla 3 days in a row. I'm not sure how I'm going to deal with these 5 days."